Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What do I want to look at? Um, Come on. Still not making it work. Okay. Should encapsulate everything. No. Testing. Yeah, they can hear me. There we go. Good morning, Babas. Good morning. Good morning. So today, the stock that I really like, is it showing every? Oh, okay, there it is. The stock that I really like is CALT, man. CALT. Now it has FDA approval and everything, but it is one that is holding its gains up here. Popped up yesterday from $18 up here to the 34 and then dropped down quite a bit. I want to see a nice little uptrend form on this one. I do like it. It's the pretty much the one that I really am interested in. What's up, Donnell? I got you, Baba. It's no weak stocks today, but CALT is looking promising. $26 is the price, 40% up, a million shares traded on it. Great news, FDA approval. So I really like this one. This is the one that I'll be looking forward to. Let me see where my news is. This news up here. So yeah, I do like this one, man. All right, so the reasoning, the FDA has approved Calliditas therapeutics to reduce proteinuria in adults with primary immunoglobulin A at risk for rapid disease progression. Let's see. It has accelerated approval. Just a bunch of good news on it. I mean, you can read up on it, but I do like it. So I definitely be looking for the dip. And let's check out the charting as well. So the charting we have down here looks like it came up 18 bucks all the way up to the 34 and has pulled back here, taking a little breather, but I do think it can grind higher. On the daily chart, it broke over, or it will be opening right at the 200 moving average, which I think it'll get a little bit of resistance, but then continue higher. So we will see about that. But man, with the stock this high in price, going up 40%, if it can hold this gains, it will be a nice move up. Okay, so let's see. What else do I want to look at? Nice move up, man. Good morning, GD, Donnell, Bobbis, all of you guys. We're looking at a nice. This is some of the best news that we've seen in a while with CALT. So I don't want to miss out on it. It's over a million shares traded now, just working its way up slowly. Let's look at some other criteria for it as well. So CALT statistics. So the float is 16 million in the float, so it can definitely get going. Let's go to the summary. Let's see. FDA grants the accelerated approval of their product. So everything's looking good over here. Let's go over to FinViz and see what they got to say about it. Is everybody in agreement? Yep, around 16 million in the float. They can do options trading. It is shortable. Let's see. Everything looking pretty good this morning. Let's see. It does have an automatic shelf registration, but I don't think they're going to enact that. With that kind of good news behind it, I don't think this is going to get enacted. In the short squeeze, let's see if it's up here on the short squeeze as well. Short squeeze. It is registered. The short percentage increased by 26. When was this updated? This was updated today, 20 minutes ago. So a little bit of a short percentage increase. We'll see if it becomes a short squeeze to higher highs on this one. We'll definitely be looking for a nice little dip and an uptrend to start on this one. Now, the difference between the cheap stocks that I trade with uptrends and these bigger stocks is that the uptrends are much more, they're stronger. They mean more on the chart because of the value of the company. So, we'll see what it wants to do at the open. Got about 15 minutes to the open, but just going to be patient. It's the only one that I like today is CALT. Everything else, BCTX and all this other stuff is just not looking good to me. The news is just not there. I just don't like the news on those. Even if BCTX goes to the moon, I'm still more interested in CALT right now. On the daily chart, BCTX isn't looking. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Daily chart, BCTX isn't looking the strongest. Has a lot of work to do. Has a flat top here, maybe the $10. And then looks like it gapped down here. So the 860 is pretty much that floor for it. So it's just within this range. But we will see. What's up, Daniel B? You sold your Fubo. Was looking weak this morning, but green on it. Nice. But I have no patience to play with it. What was Fubo looking like? Let's see, Fubo. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a nice little buy down there in that dip. I mean, depending on where you got in, yeah, this was a nice trade. Nice little trade there. We'll see, we'll see. watching SNAX, you said. Let's see, what is SNAX looking like? Did it have news come out today or something? SNAX. Strive Foods, healthy snack leader. Strive Foods scores major Costco and Walmart distribution. Nice. Where'd that news go? So let's read up on that. Healthy snack. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, Texas. Emerging healthy snack. Following the recent addition of Costco warehouses in Northwest U.S. region, products are now available every day at Costco warehouses in Arizona. Okay. So yeah, definitely some good news out there as well. Definitely some good news. I wonder what is the float and all that. What's that looking like on this one? SNA. Oh, I didn't even see the price. I thought it was a higher price one. Let's see. Snacks. Strive Foods healthy snack leader. Let's go look at those. Float is looking like 5 million in the float. Will it be able to compete with CALT though? Will CALT steal the show from it? Snacks. Okay, yeah. So it's had quite a bit of a downtrend here. Looks like it's below all EMAs and everything. So we'll see on the charting what it looks like after we look through here. SNAX. No shelf registrations, so that's okay. Material disclosure. Let's see, 11. Notice of effectiveness. No red flags that immediately jump out. Short percentage decrease on it. 52-week high was $8. 52-week low was $3.17. It's not so far from the low at $3.17. So definitely be careful on that one. Look at this. Look at this daily chart on it. Wow. Look how much work it has to do to get back up to this 200 moving average. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but I do know that CALT is looking good. Just want to see it dip off and hold these levels. Previous high was a 2174 down here. I may change this to the hour chart. Let me see if I can change this real quick to the hour chart. 20-day hour chart. Let's do that. Okay, so on the hour, not looking too bad on CALT. I think I'll leave this chart as an hourly chart anyway, since I have my other charts as a 5 and a 15. This will give me a broader perspective of what's going on the hourly chart as well. Okay. Chewy. So you made some money on Chewy, Daniel B. Let me go look at Chewy. Chewy made a nice move yesterday. Wow, coming off the bottom there from the 53 all the way up to the 57. That is a nice move. Coming off that bottom on the daily chart. And again, this is a little bit higher price one. So after that gap down, that was a nice little move, and definitely could be definitely could give some moves downward now after 4 days of going up, unless it got good news or something. Let's see. Chewy. Did you get some good news over here? Maintains a neutral. Citigroup maintains a neutral on Chewy. Lowers price to 61. One life, one chance. Yeah, you are still holding MR8, MRK, and NU. Nice. Oh, we got a minute until the open. We got a minute until the open. CALT. Let me add that over here. CALT. And I'll add BCTX just to watch it fall. But I'm definitely more interested in CALT for right now. So let's come over here and see this one fall on the open here in like a minute. And then later on, we'll go and check out this one, CALT. Had a nice little gap down. Want to see it make its way, but hold above this 21 level would be nice if it can hold above that level, which was the previous day's high support here, and start uptrending off of that 21.75. But anyway, first things first, let's watch BCTX get destroyed. There's the open. Giving a pop down, gonna pop up real quick. Let's see if it hits the 905, $9, and comes back down hard. $9 is where I think the wall is. Let's see. Let's see if that wall is real. All right, let's also keep an eye over here on CALT. Right on the 200 moving average, waiting for it to come on down. And today was the first day it gapped up, so maybe today won't be a position taking day. Maybe this will just be on watch, but we'll have to see what happens throughout the day. I do like this one though. '26s, CALT getting on up there, looking like it wants to continue to push. Has a top here of the 27.11. Will it get shorted back through this level? Okay, a little short pressure there. Definitely a nice little breakout of 40, 50 cents, but still I'm gonna give it time because I think it can work its way down a little bit more for a better entry. Because it did gap up from the 18 down here all the way up to 34. So a 50% retracement. Let's see, 34. 34, 18, $16 down. Okay, so 34. We'll see where it wants to come down to. I just want to see it hold this support line, really. Has a 200 moving average here. Want to see it come on down, but it looks like it's continuing to push up a little bit. Getting a little action in here. And of course, it does not have a whole lot of volume either. So definitely want to watch with smaller volume. Waiting for this thing to pop down. Can we get a pop down? Or not really. I'm not trying to buy a quick buy. I want to get a good position to hold this thing to see if it can go higher. Come on down, big boy. There we go. Those are shorts. Come on, get it down through that 25 level. We want to see it break on down under the 25 and then start to find a good trend going up. What's up, Lori? Lori is in the building. Her Majesty. Let's see. Getting shorted on down there. Nice. Just want to see this thing come on down and just consolidate and start working its way up. That's all. Let's see how far it wants to come down. 21 is that spot that we really don't want to see it pass. There'll be a hard pullback back here to the 21 on the day. Here it comes. Let's see if it can go ahead and break down this 25. That's where I really want to see it go. Let's see, man. BCTX did end up going on down. I thought it was gonna pop up, but did not give a pop up. Has horrible news on the day in comparison to CALT, so I just save my little funds for CALT because it is much more worth it today. But definitely looking for it to break down that 25. It's trying to jump back up there, but I don't think it could jump back over that high candle there at the 27.52. Come on and get down. Anyway, do we see a trend anywhere here? So it hit this bottom last time of the 14 and then it started working its way up. Where is the trend here? Can we draw a overall trend? Bottom was right there. That is that's a while to go down, but maybe it'll start catching that trend. Just putting it in there as an observation and not fact. You know, it may or may not be this trend, but we don't know yet. Can it break down that 25? Looking like it. Come on down, big boy. Now, like I said, today may just be a watch day on this one and then enter low, you know, for a move higher later on in the day or tomorrow. But you never know. It is coming up on Friday. This may be an over the weekend hold. So I'll see what this thing wants to do here. BCTX trying to pull back up. Not looking too hot. But everything else I do not like. Not seeing anything else that looks attractive. This one's trying to get back up there through a little wick through the VWAP. Now has a high of the 2670. This is starting to look like it could get some shorting. Just needs to go back red through the 26 would be the drop point. So 2589. So we want to see it break down. If it can. Hopefully it doesn't double top here. 2689. Can it come back into play? Getting a little hit up there by the VWAP. 2595 is the VWAP right now. Going red on the hourly chart. Can it hold red? I did switch my chart over here on TOS to the hourly chart so I can see the hourly, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute all at once. But yeah, I just want to see how that works out for me. See if we can come to even broader conclusions, because sometimes I end up selling too early because I'm not looking at a huge big time frame. So I don't want to be doing that, especially on stocks with good news like this. Giving it some seconds to come on down. Still red on the hourly chart. Will it go ahead and break down that 2550 is looking like the bottom of the hourly chart here. Under the VWAP. Come on, buddy. Get that red going. And one thing that I have to stop doing is if I'm looking at a micro trend, a smaller trend inside of a bigger trend, I want to size down on those trades. I do. I want to size in on the overall trend, because those end up working out a lot better. Because sometimes when I trade on a micro trend, it'll pop and it'll give profits, and I can take those profits, those small profits, but then size in closer to the real trend, the real strong trend. That's what I want to be looking for. This one looks like it wants to come on down. Let me see if I can get a bigger overall trend here. Drawn. Right there. Right up in there. Let's see if it can kind of hold around this level and actually start finding this as a trend. Coming on down now, going red on the day, but that doesn't mean anything because that news is still good. BCTX still going down. I've seen these types of plays so many times, man. On CALT, they'll come down, and they'll come down a lot, like it's dumping right here. They'll come down a whole lot, and they'll give you all the opportunity in the world to enter. And then once they get going, boy, they just go. They just go. So that's why I'm so interested in it today. But I definitely want to see an actual trend start. I'm not looking at buying too early because it's flat right now. There's no trend, and there's a lot of bottom that can be made up here. Lori says she's watching ISIG, and One Life said he's watching ISIG. ISIG giving some pops there. I didn't see that one on the scans. Oh, that volume, it's not competing with anything today. It's definitely facing a nice little downtrend there, but it could bounce out of here. This could be a big old U shape, a big U shape. But you never know. Did any news come out on ISIG today? Any follow-up news? No news on today, so that's looking like it just want to take souls today. BCTX continuing to pump down. We got a break on the 2550 of this one. Wanting to see it go ahead and break down this level of the 25 and get going down so we can look for entries. If it breaks the overall trend here, then I'll be quite cautious and kind of see if it can hold above the 20, because right now the overall trend is at the 20. Don't want to see it break all the way down there. That'll be nasty. Yeah. It's about at the 20, 21 area. And also we have this one that I need to draw over here as well. CALT. All right. So now we got everything drawn, and as of now, it has a little bit of a downtrend as well. So let me put this trend in here as well, so we can kind of keep up with if it's going to break out or not. Then what's the overall trend? Back here on the daily chart. Let's see, what's the break point here? So I draw downtrend from the top, 38. Right down on this level. So the about the $30 is the breakout point for this one, 30.50. So it's definitely got room up if it wants to go. But definitely waiting for this little breakdown here. 30.50. Possible spot. PTPI is also a previous runner trying to move up. So let me y'all say ISIG and PTPI. PTPI. One Life, you'll trade that $3? It's a little cheap for you, isn't it? I know you can buy 1 million shares, but man, you out here just showing off. PTPI taking a nice little dip down there. PTPI on the hourly does have a little uptrend. 350. But yeah, that just doesn't look good on the daily chart. Looks like it can go back Daniel B says one life, one chance. ISIG, let it go. Yeah, ISIG not looking too good. It's looking like it's ready to dump. PTPI, don't know about that one. That one struggling to get up struggling to get up around that 1% on the day. At least move up 1%, especially with being a $3 stock. CALT continuing down, breaking the 25. So now all we need to do is wait on higher lows. Let it pump down as far as it wants to go and wait for higher lows. Has $4 to move down here to the 21 basically. It may stop before that though. BCTX still going down as well. ISIG, I told y'all it's looking like it's a little heavy. 9 cents away from this breakdown, so I'll be very careful on that. PTPI, again, trash. $3 stock. Nothing but a short paradise. Let's see, what was this move? It moved from the 306 up to the 340, 40 cents. So definitely a bleeder. Getting absolutely maybe that's for the shorts today. Let them have that. ISIG slowing down on the volume. It never even got, where's the volume? It's still, man, this thing don't have no volume. 300,000 shares, that's nothing. CALT, waiting for it to pull on back. Some more still red on the hourly chart, so I think it can move down some more. This hourly chart is helping. Usually I don't look that far, but hourly chart is helping. I see it's red on the day, or red on the hourly chart. Makes sense. Let's see that breakdown of the 25. Get a good little push through that 25 there. And then possibly see some consolidation above the 21 or something to prove that it can come back up. Snacks, small position in snacks. Oh yeah, I forgot you called that one out. Let me go see snacks. Oh boy, this one's looking like a chopper. But on the daily chart, what's the red on the day? Red on the day is a breakdown of the $4. So it's only 12 cents away from that $4. Not looking great at all. Not big ranges. Pre-market high was at the 450, and it's just, we'll see if it wants to drop here, which I think it does, back to the 4s. What does snacks look like on the hourly chart? Snacks still green on the hourly chart, but working its way down, breaking down the previous hour, which was the 415-ish area. We'll see if that becomes a problem. 415. ISIG has not chosen complete violence yet. BCTX gone down. All right, so CALT, wait, where'd it go? CALT is about to break that $25. Get a nice little push down here. It breached it a little bit, but it needs to go ahead and break it. Get that 25 push there. Trying to come back up, giving some shorts some time to enter here before it goes lower. It is below the 9 EMA, below the downtrend. It is red on the hourly chart. So everything, all these signals are looking like it wants to go down some more. So I would definitely not be buying here. For it to go back green on this hourly chart, it would need to get back up to the 26.47. Got to move up $1. Not enough information right now. PTPI getting up there a little bit. It's got volume, but it also has looks like a ceiling up here at the 383, possibly, maybe 50-cent move up before is the possibility, but I think it's gonna face some real resistance up there at that 380 mark if it does continue higher. The other one, let me see, Snacks is breaking down, super small range there, going back red on the day. It had a little bit of an uptrend, so I kind of see where you were looking there on Snacks with this little uptrend here from the pre-market, but sometimes pre-market stuff kind of breaks down. It's a difference when it's across a couple of days. Let's see what yeah. So it's coming down and trying to break that trend line there, $4 mark. Going back red on the day, touch the $4. Can it get down there through it? Threw a wick down there to the trend. Got a little bit of a bounce trying to get back green. That's a lot of buying up off of this little trend, but is it enough to beat the shorts? I don't know. Let's see. What's the downtrend on this one looking like? A lot. So, yeah, it's just been trending down for quite a bit of time. But it did pull up quite a bit off that bottom. Oh, not the bottom, but the trend line. Looking like it's ready to push up, throwing a wick up there. Shorts taking back control. Can they push it through the $4? That was a nice little short entry. Let's see if they can get it going down through the 4. 401, 403. Very small range here. Anything can happen. Anything can happen right now. Looking like it's knocking on the door of the 4 right now. If it breaks down, I'll go and look at something else. It's literally 1 cent away from a breakdown. Can it break the 4? Still knocking on the door. They're trying hard to hold that up. They held it above the trend. Now they just need to keep it above that 394 level. Will it get shorted down under this VWAP? Yep, looking like it. Very scary position right there. Crack the 4 right there. Can they get the push? Trying to hold it. Let me go and look at other things as well. CALT still has some room down to go. PTPI got up here. Looking like it's making its way down as well. BCTX still nice and red on the day. ISIG came down, touched the VWAP, still very, look at this volume, barely getting 10,000 shares per candle on a 5-minute candle. That's sickening. All right, so now it's retesting this this bottom trend line on Snacks. Can it get going down? Snacks. Yeah, on the hourly chart, it does not look good at all. Got pushed way down off that top. Taking a lot of time here at the 4, though. Trying to hold this trend. Way bigger sizes on the ask. Let's see if the sizes continue to increase here. Can they push the ask down under the 4 again? Is the question. CALT trying to push back up. I'm still not trusting it. Still has room down on CALT. Hit a little double. Was that a double top? High 76.75. Not exactly a double top, but I still think it has room down. It's not gonna get back green here. Not enough indication for buyers to get in. PTPI still struggling, working its way down. BCTX. So Donnell, you're trading snacks right now. It's breaking down that 4. Can it get a push through this 4? Is it going to hold? Very questionable one, because it's also going, if it can't go, it's got to get past that 406. 406 is keeping it red on the day. Got to jump up there past that 406. CALT did end up going up there and testing and then showing red down here. So let's see if it can get a continuation push down. Still waiting on it to start to get a little bit lower. Going to test some of these lows. You're out. Nice. Nice. I think it's going to break, man. It looks like it's wanting to break down. It's giving shorts plenty of time to enter here under the VWAP. So push through the 395 is going to be game over on it. 397s. Now the ask is under the $4 on the time, or not time of sales, but on the level 2s. Struggling to hold that 4. Wow, this thing is just choppy. Super choppy, man. Wanting to go back green. Will it test? The VWAP is at the 408 right now. That's the volume weighted average price. We're seeing CALT trying to do something here. Finally pushing down. Can it go ahead and break down this bottom? 24.97. Go ahead and get that short push down. Come on, big boy. It's pretty much the only one I'm actually interested in today. Come on. So it held up a little bit there. Needs to break down this 24.98. Yeah, Donnell, that was a smart move to use that 4 as a wow, did it dump or wait. Snacks. Okay, it's back up to the 404. Let's see if it can come on down. These shorts, man, they got to step on it. Shorts not doing their job. Letting it go back green. Or is this a bull trap? Are they faking over it to get it green and then to slam it down? Let's see. Let's see here. Was a very weak VWAP break right there. Very weak. Need to see it push to the 415s very quickly. Not seeing red on the tape. A lot of red. 405s coming. Very weak little break there. That's not good. Can it get that continuation push? There's a little push. Yeah, it's too weak, man. Too weak. I mean, you could have made 8 cents off of the 4. Be 8 cents, 10 cents. Not being able to break the 410s there. Not good at all. Anyway, CALT still not getting that continuation move down yet. Stopped up there at the 25.75 last time, so just letting it descend. PTPI, I do not like when these candles get up on each other. They're not really breaking out or anything. They just kind of form a range and stay right on each other. BCTX. So yeah, not seeing anything else as of now. ISIG got a very little bit of volume, almost like 50,000 shares right there traded. Still not even in the competition. Not even in the competition. So I'm going to stop watching that one. Snacks still struggling around that 406 level. Could not break the 410. Will it get shorted down through the 405? 406. Can we see this number change to the 405? 407. Trying to push out a little bit. Okay, getting some buying pressure there. Throwing a little wick up there. Can they knock it back under the 410? Reaching up to this flat top. Let's see it come down. Snacks getting a little bit of a 15 cent pop there. 15, 20 cent pop. CALT finally go down. Continue to go down. Looking like it wants to do a full break of the 25 now. $25.50. Let's see this breakdown. Come on. $25 continues to play around there, making sure they have plenty of buyers trapped in here to pay the shorts. PTPI up there at the top, making smaller and smaller moves per bar. BCTX, another grinder. Snacks. Again, this thing has, actually I didn't even draw the downtrend for this one. So it had a pre-market high here. Then it's got the 415-ish level as a top. So let me draw trend line. So it's got this little top here. So which way does it want to go? Can it hold above the VWAP? VWAP is at the 406 and it's literally 7 cents away from the VWAP. Not pushing hard at all. Let's see this breakdown. Break back below the 406. See it show us red here. Where is that red? Where are those shorts at? Little bit of volume coming in there. Looking for this volume to push. This volume is not pushing. Where is the buyers? On the 5 minute. It should be coming up. It should be building a ramp, but no volume on that push. Look at that, just dry. So I believe we're about to see a little bit of a dump. No volume. Come on. First 5 minutes done, and now, come on now. This thing's gonna dump. 406. There's a position there, 10,000 share stack at the 415, just getting broken down. 415 got broke down real quick. Still not seeing those buyers jump in. CNBC just reported you have COVID. Why would you say that, Daniel B? Daniel B, man. Pretty sure Daniel B is a vampire. Let's see. CALT. CALT still working on breaking down this $25 level. This one gave a very quick pop out and then got super rejected. $3 stock. I'm not going to watch that. I don't even care if it grinds up. BCTX snacks still struggling. So it came up here, was not able to touch the trend line. Looking like it wants to go back below the 410s here. $25 becoming an issue. So it popped up, and this is another entry for the shorts. Another entry. So the last resistance we had in this area was the 25.76, and now we're seeing another resistance level being presented here above the 25. So let's see what happens. Okay. All right. So that's got that. There we go. CALT. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Go on down, man. I think it's going to be a great one. It's going to be great. BCTX felling up there at the VWAP. Snacks trying again at this little, what looks like a flat top here. Can it push through the 420 is what it looks like it's trying to do. But will it get shorted hard at this downtrend? Will it be able to break back over the high of the 428 on this candle? Because if it's not this candle, it's going to definitely face some problems. It needs to start pushing up. I'm seeing the selling volume come in. We didn't see the buying volume, but I'm seeing selling volume on those pushes down. Come in there. Look at that selling volume. Okay, there's a little green. Will this one go red? Will we get some more selling? I see the green push not getting any love, but the red, let's see if the red grows. There's a little growth on the red, a little bit of selling volume back green. So we got to be conscious of the volume story as well. This one has a very small range from the 406 up to the 418. Not what we usually look for. That range is definitely deadly. CALT popped all the way back up there to the 2570s real quick. Get some bulls trapped in there. But I think it still can get down through that 25. Nah, man, snacks ain't going nowhere, man. Snacks about to put the brakes on. Donnell, you made a good call, man. Unless it goes to $5. Because it's still on this trend. It literally came down, touched this trend, and it's going back up. So let's see if it gets shorted here. At the 415 is where it needs to break down. Looking like it wants to push to the 20. Right at that trend break. Not able to get through it. Will it get hard shorted here? Will that hard short come in? A lot of red on the tape. Can it hold that 420? Almost got it. Almost got it. 420, it hit it. There it is. All right, it's about to get shorted hard. Get on back down there. You ain't about that life. If you was gonna go, you would have went. Get down. Get down and stay down. You're not a winner. You're a wiener. Anyway, looking at the rest of this. BFRI. Trash. Yeah, Roscoe. Same setup. Slammed. Cause it's literally all it has to do is break the 406 and it's it's nothing but empty space down here for the shorts. Nothing but space and opportunity. BCTX getting some pops here, trying to get back green on the day. Green for it would be the past the 875. So we'll see what that one wants to do. Where is the trend on this one? So it came all the way down here and popped out. I don't know, man. That trend's hard to see on this one. I don't even know if I can mark that trend properly. CALT, man, taking a big dump through that 25 finally. Still waiting on it to move on down. Waiting for a better entry. 2188 was the spot for yesterday, the top for yesterday. So just giving it some time. Let me look at the hourly chart on CALT. Yep, looking like it's going to be descending for a while, which is good. Which is very good. So definitely glad I waited on CALT. Did not want to get in that. Look at that thing pushing down. Look at those shorts pushing that down. That's what I'm talking about. You go, shorts, while I'm not in there. We'll wait for those higher lows to start to form on that one. Snacks. Man, come on, Snacks. You got to fail, bro. You taking way too much time. Go ahead and fail, man. This thing is giving shorts all day to enter. All day. There's a stack of 17s at the 1450. Let's see those. Why they got broke through quick. That 1450, that 415 didn't hold up at all. Let's see if they can continue pushing it under the 410. Can we get that push? Where's the next big level of possible buyers sitting on the tape or sitting on the level 2? Can we see that breakdown of the 410 here? Come on, buddy. We know what you want to do. You want to dive for us. You want to show Donnell that he made the right decision. This thing has come back to the trend. It's got to break this trend here. The trend is the 409. It's got to break down the 409 and it'll be going down. If not, it may be deciding to go higher, but it's already done these two topping tails. So how high can it really go, really? Let's see if it goes down some. It breaks that 409. Very tight right here. Let's see what you got. Again, red on the day is the 405 for it. So 5 cents away from being red on the day. Getting that nice little dump. Can we go ahead and break that 405 very quickly? It's making this decision here. 409. Wow. Bounced off the VWAP just a little bit. That's nothing but a little bit of hope. That's going to get crushed. Don't even worry about that. Those buyers right there at the VWAP about to get punched. Let's punch them in the mouth. Snacks. Let's show them what's up. That push right there on this red candle is very small. Looking for some more selling pressure to come through. Need to see a hold under the 410s. 409 on the bid there. Not able to continue it. There's some very weak breakouts on this thing. Very weak. CALT continuing down. I like it. Let it consolidate and start getting a nice little uptrend on that FDA approval. So at this point, I can delete that. Still following this little trend. We'll see what it wants to do once it gets down here. If it gets down here to like the 23, 21 area. See if it can do a reversal. But just waiting for now. Snacks finally breaking down that. Wow, it broke down and popped right back up. Broke down there to the 402 and popped right back up. This thing is bull trapping, man. That's not good. This thing is going to kill both sides. It's going to kill shorts and longs. That was a amazing fake right there. Broke down to the 402 and then right back up to the trend. So at this point, it's got to break this top side of the 418. Look at that thing pulling up. A fake break. That's insane. BCTX going on down. CALT. Nice moves down. Can we get those higher lows on this one? Like I said, I'm being very patient today because I really like CALT. This one, oh my goodness, this thing's showing green. Yeah, this thing is crazy. This is not one that you want to, this is unpredictable. It's tightening up. The bars, the candles are getting tighter, and it doesn't know which way it wants to go, up or down. Giving fakes to both sides. It faked up as well. So on this green candle, it faked up out here and then faked down. So at this point, you would have to let it make a decision to do anything else. Which is it going to actually go through the 403 or is it going to actually go above the 424? Coming to the crossroads. It's making that deal. So here's another. I wouldn't even touch this unless it breaks one of these directions and starts to consolidate above the 425 or below the 403. I wouldn't even touch it. This thing's insane. It can go either way. BCTX. Coming on down. Continue to get that short pressure in there. So the 15-minute 9 EMA as of now is at the 2611. This thing has a lot of momentum going down. Could consolidate and go lower. So I'll just be waiting. ISIG halted. Let me go and look at that one. Halted going. Is it halted or is it just not getting any volume? It's just not getting any volume. It looks really bad. Not even a competitor today. I would not trade that. Okay, snacks. What is the decision that you want to make? Why are you getting so tight here? Why are you getting so dangerous? Needs to either break the 425 or break that 402. Looking extremely dangerous right here. Okay. Okay, is this another fake? Got up there to the 420, couldn't even cross that level. Still above the upwards trend, but this thing, man, is not looking too good for the shorts or the longs. And then if we look on the volume bars, there's no real ramping here, no kind of uniform ramping. It's just red, and then there was a lot of green, and then red, green, just Christmas colors. So be very careful when there's not a clear ramp going on, not a clear amount of buyers coming in or a clear amount of sellers. It's just back and forth on the volume. Yeah, it's real tight right now. Looking like the shorts want to jump back on to try for some more bottom since it's taking so long to do the top. Let's see what it does here. Look at that. Then I told you it's got to make a decision here. It's got to make a decision. Just entering here would be kind of it's not good. It would be more of a gamble than a educated estimation of where it's actually going to go. And it's getting hit hard too, right at that downtrend. See if it can stay below that downtrend and start showing some red again on this 15-minute candle. Can it get back under that 415 and hold? Hold under the 415. Yeah, that volume is giving out, man. That thing. Let me go check BCTX real quick. Not looking too hot either. This one continues to push down. Want to buy as close as I can to that upward trend will be ideal. Snacks. This thing is insane. Still hasn't broke out. Getting super tight. I think this thing can dump hard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Calling those plays, boy. This thing still got some more downwards in it. I see the sell-off volume is coming up. Let's see if it can get over this previous green bar. Are the sellers trying to take over here? Sellers looking real hungry right now. Don't see the buyers. Don't see any big sizes over here on the bid. There's a little bit. There's 6,000 shares, but that might get ate up by those sellers. Need to see. Here's a 11,000 share position at the 406, which is literally red on the day. Basically, if it breaks that 406, it'll go red on the day. Not looking too good. Breaking the lower lows, so it made a higher high, then a lower low, then a higher high, now another lower low. Ugh, it's nasty. CALT still coming on down. BCTX. So these are pretty much, BCTX is not even looking remotely good anymore. Snacks getting bought up again. If it can hold under this downtrend of the 411, I believe it can go down a lot more. This 15-minute candle will be closing in 3 or less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. So in the next 2 minutes, will it make its decision on this next 15-minute candle? It's trying. They're trying to buy it up, but I think it's less of institutions and it's more of retail traders. That's why it's just so finicky, because they're buying and selling, getting out. They're not holding this one because it's so, I mean, it's dangerous. Why would you hold it? There's a little bit, but it was not able to break. There's a little bit of green. Will it get shorted back down real quick? 420, 422. Wow, that was a bull trap. Wow. Wow, now that was a bull trap. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is complete insanity. CALT got this nice little downtrend on the intraday. Would love to see it go even lower for better prices. Let's see, from 34, draw this trend. It's got an intraday and then it's got an overall trend, downtrend right there. So just giving it some time to figure out what it wants to do. Does it want to continue down a little bit? Let me look at that hour chart. CALT. On the hourly chart, still red on the hourly chart. It needs to break down the 2372 to prove that it wants to continue down. As of now, that downtrend is kind of irrelevant. It's a little bit too steep to put an actual micro trend in there. But it did stop here at the 2371 for some support. Looking for it to, if it wants to double bottom there and then start making its way up, great. 2373. Okay. BCTX. If we look at the volume here on the 15-minute, we had some big sell-off, and we're seeing the buying just slowly try to come in. But the thing is, it still has red signals on it. It's under the VWAP, under the 9 EMA, under a big downtrend as well. So we want to just give it some time. It has room down here to the 2190 is the spot right now that we really don't want to see it go below. We'd love to see it kind of start either bouncing here, but if it breaks another low, 2375, then we'll let it go. We'll let it go through there. 2375 right there. Slowing down a lot. Volume has definitely left this one. So I want it to come on down. Much smaller. Oh, snacks. Yeah, this thing is insane. Yeah. This thing is just holding here. So it needs to break the 423 now. 423 will be the new breakout spot. It's below that uptrend. It came up and hit that previous uptrend that we had. It became resistance. So that's a good sign that it could be going down on that previous uptrend. Unless it just wants to go flat here. Okay, CALT making its way back down there to the 2373. Still giving it time to do what it's got to do. Still holding 30% of its gains. %30 is pretty good. All right, is this thing finally ready to go down? Last time it was a fake fall down. I don't know if this one's gonna be a fake. If it can break that 403 again, it may be going down for real this time. Because now it has a little bit of a stronger downtrend forming since it came up here and tried to get out so many times. It tried 1, 2, 3, 4 times to get out and failed. Yep, this one's definitely slowing down here. So not getting that continued push through the bottom like we were seeing at first, but still a lot of red signals on it. Just waiting. I'm gonna take me a quick restroom break. All right. Let's see. So it did come down and hit that bottom again, holding there at the 2371, but still too many red flags on it right now. Our chart still super red. Okay, let's see. Snacks. Open up the new 5-minute candle. Trying to break back into the previous downtrend. should be below the 407. Why didn't it just go red on the day, man? Why is it beating around the bush? Here it goes. Go ahead and push, man. You've been waiting on this all day. Go ahead. Take their souls. Go ahead. This thing is insane. So the shorts and the longs, what I believe is the problem with snacks is the shorts and the longs are both scared and they're taking profit very quickly. So the shorts that are in there are covering quick. And then the longs that are in there are selling quick. That's why we're seeing those pops back and forth. It's not making any true, real strong breaks yet until it makes a decision. Once it gets going down, then the big boys will get in on it. Let's get it going. And at this point, I had to fix my mindset a little bit on this point because when I saw consolidation like this, I was like, man, this may be a good buy time. But when you look at the trends and the way that it's setting up, I would love to see a higher low before I think about buying here. I would love to see it kind of start trending, getting a nice little uptrend before a actual uptrend. Because right now it's just pausing, taking a little break, and you may think, well, I'll get in here and it may go back up. But most of the times I tried that and it's a disappointment. It's not done going down, you know. So I try to keep that in mind. Sometimes it works out and it just flies back through the roof. But for the most part, I just want to see those higher lows start to form where I can actually draw an actual trend line on there and see it on a trend line instead of depending on the micro trends. Um oh, Donnell, you talking about, yeah, snap. Oh my goodness. It finally got, yeah. Man, I bet there's so many shorts sitting at $4. That thing's gonna get sold through the floor. Oh my goodness. This is scary. This is super scary. Yeah. Glad you sold where you did, because this thing was just a chop factory. And it looks like it's made its decision because it's broke under that first one, that 403 fake breakdown. So we may see some continuation to the downside. 18,000 shares there at the 402 getting knocked down very quickly. Look at those numbers drop. It's 18,000 now. It's a 10,000 stack. Let's see if they continue to get hit at the 402. Will they get bought here? Okay, wow, they're disappearing. Where did they go? 402, not on the bid anymore. It could definitely drop here. 402 has moved over to the ask. Only a 1 cent spread here, which is insane. Yeah, Donnell. Yeah, grab your popcorn and watch the bloodshed. Yeah, this thing's not looking too sweet at all. The thing that I hate about these types of stocks is it takes your time before it kills you. Like it's just gonna inch around, and then boom. It's gonna take all your time, your money sitting in there, and you're watching that, and then explosion down. Let's see, how much time was this in here that people had their money trapped? 1 or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, almost 45 minutes of wait time to get killed, basically. It's like being on death row and they're like, yeah, they give you a time. You're like, except you don't know the exact date and time that you're going to get capped. switch over here real quick. Giving some bounces. I do believe this thing can get on down through this 23 and get closer to this trend. And the thing is, the more time that this one takes, the closer it gets to this overall trend here, which was at the trend is at the 2161 right now. But with a little bit more time, the trend will be even closer. So definitely watching that CALT. Anything else popping up here? Nah, it's not respecting that $4 level. It's a slow killer, man. It's a slow killer. It's about to boom. It's about to boom down here. There's the shorts coming in. I see the volume popping right there. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of sell-off here. Let's see if we can get some strong sell-off, a strong sell-off ramp. Been almost 1 million shares traded on each candle, which is insane with no movement out in a specific direction. So looking like it's going to make his decision. 396, come on. What you want to do? It is taking a lot of time here, though. But the 15-minute is telling us that it's definitely wanting to go down. About to close this 15-minute candle in less than a minute now. The new 15-minute candle should take us lower. Ooh, going down, getting closer to the breakdown of the 23. Been waiting on you. All right, back over here, 399, 398. There's a stack of 12,000 there at the 399s. One of the 12,000 just disappeared. Yeah, this thing is insane. Needs to go ahead and break. It's so tight right now. It's within a cent. Like, it's not even moving cents anymore. It's within a cent. Can we get that big push out here? Those shorts, y'all got to be confident. Shorts got to be confident here. Come on. Not seeing that short push. It's probably, there's a little bit, not much. Got bought up that quick. And that's another thing with these cheap stocks. They can get bought up very quickly because they're cheap, you know? Probably going to give some green here back up to VWAP. This one holding this level here. I think it wants to break down some more. Give us an even better entry price. Heading on down to that 21.90. Not pushing off of this bottom either, so definitely the 23.75 is going to be a great little breakdown. Yeah, snacks is not your normal type of stock. It's not being controlled by the news that it has. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a lot of fear in snacks. A lot of fear. top would be the 420 right now. But man, I don't know what Snacks wants to do. It should have broke down. It should have went up. Or maybe, you know what? No, the market's never wrong. So it's doing exactly what it's needing to do. It's telling us that it is a very dangerous stock and it is a tiger with reverse stripes on. All right, 24.75 coming into play. CRTX. That volume though. It's gotta compete. It's gotta compete. It's got too much competition with CALT, and wow, that gap down. That gap down. Yeah. I don't know. Does it have news or something? CRTX? That one doesn't. That one definitely looks like a killer. No news on it today. They were oh no, this thing is up on a blog post. They were circulating a blog post. Whilst who's circulating it? Somebody was circulating a blog post. It doesn't name the actual person that was circulating it, but that news is not what we're looking for. Looking for this breakdown of this 24. $24.89. This thing's gonna take its time to get down, and I'm gonna be patient. Okay, snacks back to $4 again. This is almost like the reverse of those stocks that grind upward. This one's just grinding downward, slow, super slow. I wouldn't dare buy this one. Okay, breaking down here. And remember what I said about this consolidation where you think it's going to be going up, but then it's still got red flags on it on CALT. It had too many red flags, and the hour chart is still super green. I mean, super red. I'm like, this thing has way too many red flags here. Let's see if it can continue to push down through the 2350 is the next spot. Making those lower lows on the 15-minute. Bouncing up there very quickly. Let's see it come on down. Want to see it come on down to this trend. $22 is the trend right now. Wonder if it will break under this 200 moving average on the 5-minute. Very close. Finally getting $3.99 there. Can we finally get a breakdown of the 390s? Tried to go down 3 times there. And then made a higher low. So 396, can it push back through the VWAP, or will it get shut down again at that 408 of the VWAP? Very tight one. ADGI, Lori's calling out ADGI. ADGI, what was the, oh, this thing's just going straight up. What's the news on it? ADGI. They got a Morgan Stanley downgrades Adagio Therapeutics. I guess that's how you pronounce their name. Ada Gaio, I don't know. But no news on today, just piling up. Let's look at the movement. How big are these candles? So it moved from the 681 up to the 761, 744 up to the 838, and now it's just piling up on the daily chart. Looks like it's coming up to a what will be a resistance here at the 1088. Looking like, so it's already kind of close to a resistance level unless it breaks and tries to go for a gap fill. Definitely have to wait for that one to come down because that's very dangerous. It hasn't done any pullbacks, and 1088 is the kind of like the top here. If we put a resistance level across here, if it starts to fail, oh, can I get it there? There we go. All right, so yeah, very the daily chart. We'll have to see about that. 1088 is the, well, actually not 1088. It's passing that. So 1029 is right on it. The top of this one is the $10. Top of this one is the 1029. So it's 29 cents above the resistance level. Going into a halt there. Going to be very dangerous coming out of that halt. CALT still playing around down here. Looking for further breakdown. Still holding 30% of its gains. About 30%, 29%. Still very interested in it. Snacks. Man, I might just stop watching. Oh, this is, yeah, I usually don't watch these. This is under $4, $5 anyway. So it's not even a potential of me trading it. BKKT, BFRI, REVG, trash, BCTX, trash. Okay, well, we'll definitely let this one play. If you guys have traded anything today, what did you trade? And what's your, is there anything that's on your watch list for today? Oh, actually, I need to check, are there any IPOs opening up today as well? Let's go out here to NASDAQ. Wait a minute, market activity, IPO calendar. Let's see what we got out here. IMMX. Today is the 16th, right? Yeah. IMMX opening up today around $5. That doesn't sound too good. And then BNOX opening up as well, with 1 million shares in the float. So let's look at IMMX and see what they do. IMMX shares outstanding 7 million. Clinical stage biopharmaceutical company developing novel class of tissue-specific therapeutics in oncology and inflammation. Our lead asset is IMX 110. Is currently in phase 1B2A clinical trials. So first steps of the phases of these trials. May be a good, nice little diver today. Once it opens, I'll put it on the watch though. IMMX. And what's that other one? BNOX. So this one, we're in the clinical stage. What do you work with? Central nervous system, or no, suffering from serious central nervous system disorders with high unmet medical need. Okay. I guess I'll throw that one on there as well just to watch it. Watch and see what it does. BNOX. Let's see. Okay, well, Yeah, Lori. I see that that no news ADGI. So when will it be unhalting? Is the next question. ADGI halted at the 10:53:21, so 10:58:21 in just a little bit, so we will be watching it. ADGI. Will it take lives on the way down? $10.58.21. All right, so it should be opening up here in just a couple of minutes. I want to see what this thing does on the open. Sitting on my hands, watching the market play out. Just opened up, taking a little dip. Looks like it wants to get a little push, possibly. Push? Push or no? That was a lot of buying pressure here on these last couple of candles. I think it deserves some selling off. It needs a break. Needs a break, man. It ain't going no higher. It's tired. Go ahead and get that nice little dump down there. And it opened up at the same level at which it halted. So let's get that break. Let's come on back down to earth. Let's come on down, buddy. All right, get a nice little dump down there. Woo! Got some heat right there behind it. So it does not look like it wants to take a break just yet. That I don't know if that was a bull trap or is this real buyers wanting to push it higher. Getting up there to the 11s. Yeah, this thing is just way too extended. You don't want to buy up here. You get killed. Can it break another high? 1130s. Showing some red there. Okay. Showing some red there. Yeah, buddy, no news. No news to hold it up here. So definitely does not look like it wants to does not look like it has the gas to do a gap fill. This gap fill is all the way up to the 30s. It's at the $10, so it's definitely bearish. All right, let me go back out here to this one, CALT, waiting for higher lows to form out here and the actual trend to start. Just been holding this level for quite a bit. Looking for a actual breakdown of the 2350 on this one, if it can get it. Okay, back out here to ADGI. Pumping all the way back down there. 983 is the bottom of this candle. A lot of selling coming in there. Will the selling outweigh the buying? Still is quite a bit of ways off the VWAP, so it definitely can fall. It's got room all the way back down here. What, $8.70 something cents? That's dangerous. What's the float on ADGI? Let me see. ADGI, what's your float looking like? Float is 50.21 million. A little bit higher float. ADGI. Yeah, 50 something. Okay. Short float 7.58%. No shelf registrations. No registration with the short squeeze yet. Anyway, taking a nice little dip down there. CALT making a higher low here. 23.86. Going green on the hour chart, but still has a little ways to go. I let it consolidate above this level first. I want to make sure that it can hold up that 23.73. That is an actual legitimate bottom here. 23, what's the bottom of this? 23.50 is where it got down to. I want to make sure it's legit. Okay, ADGI. Ooh, look at this. Look at the selling pressure. Came all the way up here to where the previous buying pressure. Will it outweigh it? This candle had 4 million shares on it. This 5-minute candle. And this one has wait. Yeah, it's almost there. It only needs 200,000 more shares on it of selling pressure. Oh yeah, getting over it. That is nasty. Big selling pressure. So definitely looking for it to continue down through the 995. But definitely making some big ranges. But I think it's already hit the top of what it's going to do today. And definitely looking for a pullback. Okay, CALT. Hit a bottom. Does it want to come down some more here? 23.50 was the point. Just giving it plenty of time. Not seeing any more selling pressure coming here heavy. As of now, the 15-minute EMA, the 15-minute EMA is the top of this candle, which is 24.70. Still looking to see if it can come back down to this 23.50 and kind of prove itself down there not to break. $23.96. Come on down, buddy. This one came up a little bit, gave a little green, but definitely the shorts are definitely in favor here through that 995 breakdown of the 10. Coming up there, letting those shorts enter some more. This is a huge rip. What is a 50% retracement on this? It started from the 614 up to the 1130s. So let's see, 50%. 1130. 619. So $5.11. It would be a 50% retracement. 1130, $5.11. So oh my gosh, there's no way it's coming down to that. That is a long fall. No way. But it doesn't have news on the day, so it could run down. CALT continuing to come on down. Being real slowful here. No more volume down here. Let's see if it can start getting snapped up, and I'll look for entries down here because it's getting closer and closer to that trend. VWAP is about to kind of be up above this trend line here. Come on down, buddy. Make those lower lows and prove that you're weak. 2390 is the breakdown spot. So I also got to wait for some more volume to come back in here as well to start pushing it back up for those sellers to start covering. Because right now the 90 MA is even slipping, looking like it's about to slip under here. So it'll have to drive all the way through the 2466 today. Tried to go down 4 times. Let's see if we can get this push. 290. I want to see some big buyers down here in this area above the 2350. Will be nice. Consolidated, fell down. Consolidated, will it fall down again or will it get going up? Being patient. Okay, this one's all the way back up to the top. The buyers wanted to go again. Not giving any kind of rest over here on the 15-minute. Got bought all the way back up. So I'm thinking this thing can get shorted heavy on this flat top. Heavy. BNOX just opened up, or did it? No, I see the price. It hasn't opened yet. Yes, it has. BNOX just, oh my goodness, the charts are messing up. Let me get out of that. BNOX. Okay, there we go. BNOX just opened up, which was one of those little movers. Don't know which way it wants to go. Got bought up pretty quick. Went down there and hit the 22. Jumped up here. Looking for some more action on the trading side. But it's only got 20,000 shares traded right now, so people may not see it. But just being careful on it. It's already dropping. Big old red short pressure there. They must have saw that it was in that phase 1. That's why I want to see a couple of bars play out here, because neither one of those had great news. CALT. So yeah, we got a bottom here. We want to see a trend start to set up here. because it's still got this little trend back here at the 22 that they can go down to. Shh, 24. Can it break down here? Come on, buddy. ADGI getting shorted heavy on that, going up there to the top. BNOX halted going down. Love to see it start holding up at 23.75 will be the next point to kind of prove some strength here. 23.75 was the last point right there of a little bit of resistance. I mean, a little bit of support. Looking for it to hold these levels up if it can. I like the way that it stopped here, stopped pushing down, and will probably be easy to spook the short side of this one on CALT. But it's still red on the hour chart. So just giving it some time. Don't want to see it break down that 23.56. But if it does, we'll wait further on to the actual trend down there, wherever it's lining up at. Trend right now is at the 22.18. Dipping on down there to those levels. Still looking like it's got some more downwards movement in it. Will it crack both of these levels of support? Or will it get a double bottom here on the 15? Low is the 23.50. Can it hold the 23.50 again? If I were to get in here, this would be a dollar, almost a dollar risk on the shares. 22.05. Yeah, a little bit more than a dollar risk. So maybe like a $40 risk. I would love to see it get even closer to this trend though. Looking like it's challenging the 23.50s. Can it punch through them? Or will it hold up? Got a little bounce there. Giving it plenty of time. There's a nice little punch down through there at 23.50. Tried to get wrecked. So that is a lower low. So definitely being careful on these lower lows. Can it continue down or will it pull back above the 23.50? And start, we need to see a higher low now. Start to form. This one's up to 10. This one looks very scary. ADGI, it's either gonna go or fail. And I am thinking it's going to fail. BNOX still halted down. We'll see. What time is this thing supposed to be unhalting? BNOX 11 or yeah, 11:12. So it should have unhalted already. So maybe a longer halt than expected. But we'll see what kind of ranges it has. And it definitely needs to get some more volume. Okay, so bouncing back up here around this 2060 level, 2050 level. Coming down and testing it. We need to see this thing consolidate and hold above this 23.25 level now is the bottom. Consolidate and hold above that. And if not, it'll be getting even closer. It'll be decreasing my risk as it goes down. At this point, if I were to enter right here, the risk would be about $1 per share. But I think I can get better. ADGI back into a halt again. Anybody take any of ADGI there? It's looking quite heavy. I thought it needed a break, but she's putting on her shoes and she's ready to run. On no news. So the 15-minute EMA has crossed below this last point, which was the 24.7 or it's 24.67. Yeah, it's gonna have to retrace. That thing that's ridiculous. I thought it was gonna go ahead and fail after that big run up and that larger float. But we will see. The buying volume did not get back up to where the selling volume is though. So we'll see about that. Are the buyers willing to get back in on that one? This one came down on the hour chart, cracked that bottom, that previous bottom, 23.56. If we can see some buyers come in here, it may be okay, but I want to see that higher low come first. The SPY, let's check out what the SPY is doing. SPY came down, went up, got up quite a bit. Back up to the 470s. What is that? The 473 and came on back down. 23.50 looking like it wants to try to hold. Nope. Getting crushed there. Can we go ahead and get through the 23.25? I want to get as close as I can. Risk the least that I can on this one. $22. Oh yeah, Lori, got you. Nah, it's all good. We were just looking around. It's like shopping. You hear about different products from friends, you go check them out, see what they're about. Okay. CALT is looking very interesting. If it can dip down, I wish you could do just one big move, and I would be very interested if it gets bought up. One big move down and a lot of rejection off the downside is what I'm looking for. Because it's only down 2% on the day, and it can definitely move up quite a bit. Let's come down here to the previous 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles of downtrending. Can it continue? BNOX back into a halt. Wait, did it ever open up? Nah. 11, 12. Should be opening up on the 39. So this will be a 10-minute halt for it. Let's see what it does here on the 39. Here it comes. Let's see. Should open there. Okay, this may be a longer halt than expected. Yep. Okay. Now this one did hold up here twice here at the 23.25. 23.25. The risk on this one right now would be maybe 23.20. Let's see, risk $22. So yeah, that'll be $1 and something risk there. Can it confirm that this is a bottom? 23.42 is what I'm waiting on. I want to see some confirmation of a trend starting upward. ADGI, man, that thing is in beast mode after that drop. Coming up to that 200 moving average there of the 16.15. I don't know if anybody caught this one or is playing this one currently, but man, this thing is ripping. Popped out of here from the 11.26 all the way up to the 12, $13. But I am totally not interested. I'm looking for news, man. I'm looking for that catalyst. Can it continue to punch down? Okay, so the volume is picking up down here. I like it. Volume is picking up down here around these levels. Looking at the hour chart, still pushing down. Can we break that 23.25? Get even closer. At this point, the risk would be 22.42. So it'd be exactly $1 risk if I were to enter here. But I want to see if it can push down even further. Holding that level though. Can we break 23? There is a nice little break. Can we get the push? Got bought up there. Break was down to the 23.11s. Making lower lows still. So at this point, got very minuscule risk, but we have 4 minutes till 10:30, and I have got to be getting ready to get out of here. I do like it down here though, but I wanted to see it a little bit closer to my to the trend before I look for buying. So, just got to be patient, I guess. Still fighting that nice little downtrend there. Breakout, I mean, the breakout could be anywhere, you know, at this point. Nice and low on the day. But still got to fight through that 24.35. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to get going. I'm not going to log off just yet. I'll leave this on because I don't know if I want to take a trade yet. But yeah, I got to get it ready to get going as well. Appreciate everybody that did tune in. Don't forget to follow and definitely leave a like if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on Twitch. And if you're on Share Vision, make sure you hit that follow button as well. But I was waiting for an opportunity for a nice little uptrend to start, but it's taking a long time. It's coming up on 10:30. I do think it's going to give opportunities, but I'm going to have to watch it throughout the rest of the day to see how far down this one wants to go. But Leave on ADGI. Yeah, got you. All right, yeah. We'll watch that one. Appreciate that, Lori, calling that out. And I'm gonna get ready, but I will be back in just a little bit. So it looks like it found that resistance at that point up there. Found that resistance up at that 200 moving average. Definitely coming on down now. No problem, Lori. Let's see. CALT still pushing down. May not give me what I want today. Oh well. Maybe tomorrow. It is a pretty big red day, but there's still time in the day. Let's see what that hour is looking like. Can it start holding up that 2350? I don't know. I think at this point I'm just gonna let this one play down here. It's well within a downtrend, so not any rush to buy it. I can always get in when it does start uptrending. I watch it, I guess, on my phone during the day, but I don't know if I end up taking a trade on it. It's just taking a really long time to kind of get going back up, and it's still got to build the higher lows before I even can look for entry. At this point, let me see. On the trend line, the breakdown will be at 2230. And I'm just not willing to risk it. It's not really jumping off of this level really hard of the $23. It may break it down, may be some better entries later on in the day. I'll come back I'll check back in on it later on today to see if it's coming back through, coming back up. But as for now, just gonna let it play ball by itself. B Knox opened up at 21. Guess where it opened up? $15. Oh my goodness. If you just wow. Wow. $20. Wow. From 21 down to 15 in seconds. That's what we mean by these halts can be very, very. I mean, if you halted down on you, you'd be like, oh yeah, this thing's gonna open up around 20. Nah, bruh. Trying to take your soul. MMX also opened up. I see that one. Neither one of them are probably going to compete when it comes to volume today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For me, not willing to really take this trade just yet. Check back on it later on in the day. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're not already. You can consider subscribing. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace. I made a mistake. Peace out.